Sup dudes, and today we're doing a Reading video, top 15 bands, artists to see, last video didn't do too well. I mean, the views went well, but the comments and the dislikes just didn't show, support really. But so I'm going to stick to something I actually know about, instead of being an absolute mug and going out of my way to make a video that wasn't really funny. But here it comes, Reading 2000. So first up, we got Lethal Bloody Bizzle. As they say, I mean, who doesn't like Lethal Bizzle, mate? He's just a fun guy, Festa Skank, Rory Workout, obviously. Mans knows about that. Look at this hat, shows how ghetto I am at the moment. Anyway. Alright, next up we got Corrupt FM. And if no one's seen Corrupt FM, if anyone's seen people just do nothing, everyone knows what a fucking joke Corrupt FM is. It's hilarious. Oh my hat. I rate that, as they say in the hood. This is probably a really cringy video, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably being really cringy, but that's just what you get. Oh, that's sick, isn't it? Anyway, Corrupt FM. Next up, we got Russ. And Russ is an American, rapper. I quite like him, that's why he's number 13. I recommend him. He's just fun. I reckon he's gonna be a fun one to listen to. So get going to him, Now, if you're gonna be on some major drugs, which obviously I don't recommend doing, but if you're gonna be on it, you're gonna want some sick music to listen to. And I've got one band for you, mate. Glass Animals. They're gonna be absolutely amazing if you're fucking off your head. I'm not, on any drug really. It's just a sick little band. I rate them. Go listen. Now, the next band I saw live in February, and they were actually amazing. So I definitely recommend them. They're just fucking sick. You can jump around to them. You can just dance to them. Circle Waves, mate. Circle Waves. Remember that. Now the next one is relatively new, but they're called Blaine-Haven, I think. Blaine-Haven. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're like a new sort of band, and they sound a bit like The Cure. I think it's just. I just recommend them. Go listen to them, mate. You'll know. You need to listen to these bands before you go, so you just know what you're getting into, really. But I'm just recommending the 15 little bands, and artists, obviously. Right, now here, we got the second best thing to the Sex Pistols. The punk band from Sunderland, called Vant. And I know Sunderland's not exactly a punk place, but they're sick, trust me. Now, we're on number 8, and it's gonna have to be J Hus. And if people don't know who J Hus is, he's just a quality guy. He's like a young new grime artist, and he's got some sick songs. He came to fame last year with a song called Lean and Bop, which I think would be a amazing song just to see live and lean and bop to, as they say. Now, the next artist is an 18-year-old from literally 2 towns away from me, called Declan Mckenna, and he's actually quite big. He's a new artist, quite big. He is indie pop. If you're interested in that sort of stuff, I recommend go give him a listen. Now, the next band is Two Door Cinema Club, who I also saw in February, where Circle Waves supported them. And honestly, that was just, I think it's like one of the best nights I've ever had. That it was just the best gig I've ever been to, and that's all I've got to say. Just go off that, mate. You just know, right? The next artist is my dude, AJ Tracy, right? And Buster Cannon blow up the room, as he says in his song. He's actually gonna blow up the tent, mate. And I'm gonna stop there because that joke was absolutely atrocious. So just AJ Tracy, remember that, mate. Next band is from my town, Watford, called The Hunter, and they're quite big, brand new. They had one album out, and they're touring the UK at the moment. So I would recommend going to see them, because if you know them before you go to see Reading, you're gonna actually enjoy it more, I reckon. So just The Hunter, that's number 4. My next person on the list is Dave, and he's 18, I think, from London, and he's a grime artist, and he's worked with AJ Tracy, worked with J Huss. He's just all over the shop, and he's just sick. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't really know another grime artist that's better than Dave, and everyone will probably argue with that, but my opinion, I think Dave is the best, so that's why I put him here. Next up, penultimately, we've got Liam Gallagher, and obviously everyone knows who Liam Gallagher is, everyone knows who Oasis is, and Liam Gallagher's probably the next best thing from Noel Gallagher. So we've got him. He's going to do a massive Oasis set, I hear, and I don't care what anyone says, whoever's clashing with him, I don't care. I'm going to see Liam Gallagher. Oasis, you just can't say no, mate. Wonderwall, there you go. Right, so finally, we got the big one, number 1. There were loads of bands and artists to pick from, and I could go into depth about all of them, all of the band. I had to cut this list down by like 20 bands, artists, just to make it to 15. And this one was probably the biggest one I could think of, because I'm not a big fan of the other 2 headliners. But yeah, I'd have to go Eminem. You got Eminem. Just saying you've seen Eminem live is just one thing no one else can really say. It's just one experience that is so hard to have, and then you're actually going to be able to say you've had that experience. Like, I make no sense, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So that concludes this video. And tell me if you like it. I need loads of feedback because I don't know what to do. I like making videos, that's why I make them, but obviously I'm not very good at them. Just tell me what you think. Sorry if I've mugged off Kasabian or Muse fans. I like them, but like not enough to put them into the top 15. Sorry. Anyway, peace out, my new.